Good evening, student. I'm making this video to help you to understand how to use the Google Classroom and how to find the assignments for every week. This is my Google Classroom page. Yours is going to be different. This is my teacher page. I just want to show you where I can send messages to you guys using the stream function. I sent a message just to one single student, or I can send it to the entire class. I can go into classwork and I can create assignments. You have a section called anything that says remote is for this period from March 16th to present, where we're doing this distant learning. Here is your office hours and general materials, the critique sheet that if we have, I'm going to try and see if we can get a critique in yet. We don't have much time left, but there's a grading schematic in here. You can open this up, and there's the PDF where you can see what your grade is. If you got 19 out of 20, you got a 97 on your quiz, your weekly quiz. But that's where you find that information. This is just for your entertainment. And here's where the lessons are. So each week you should go to the different weeks. This has the due date on it. It tells you what the subject is. I'm going to go, because I'm doing this video for a particular student, I'm going to go to week 7, which is when we started the scales packet number 9. This first week, this week 7, the due date was Friday at May 1st at midnight. So when you go in here, now there happened to be a lot of worksheets in here because there's a lot of reference materials, the cover page, and then there was another reference page. I just gave you a lot more information than you really needed. But the first page is the instructions in case you're confused. So if you open this page, I have one page is in English, the next page will be in Spanish, and the third page will be in Portuguese. Same instructions, but it's telling you what to do step by step if you're confused. I did put everything in the packet in order, so it should be fine. Okay, so there's your instructions. This one I headed with a PowerPoint presentation. There's a couple of videos inserted in there to help you. And I think some of you guys were getting feedback from your exit tickets. You said you really liked the videos. So I'm going to try and keep doing those. They take a little bit of time, but they're really worth it. This is circle of fifths. If it's 0, if it's just preceding the worksheets, but this is in English. If it has a 0.1, it's in Spanish. If it has a 0.2, it's in Portuguese. So there's O, 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 and then here is the scales worksheet. This is what the topic is. So this is the PDF that you want to study. You can open this page and read it on your own. You have access to it this way. This is what you would normally have done in the classroom, but I've made these they're 10 questions, and they're simple. Either they're exactly what's on this page or they're simpler than what's on this page. But don't do these sheets. May as well just do the quiz themselves. So that jumped for a minute. So that's your reference information. If you want it in Spanish, here it is in Spanish. Finally, this is the quiz. This is what you want to do. And then here is your exit ticket. So take the quiz first, study the worksheet. If there's a PowerPoint presentation, give that a look. They shouldn't be more than 5-7 minutes. And then you're going to take the quiz. So I'm going to click on the quiz here, and that is the name of the subject, scale degrees. There's a little bit of a brief explanation here in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. It's unnecessary. You're going to type, I'll just put Miss, your last name, Powers. I'll just say I'm period A1, and level, I'm going to be a beginner. And then you answer the questions. They're in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. I'm doing this randomly. I'm just going to go from question 2, you read it, question 3. If you need to look at the form while you do it, you can keep it open in one form and then go back over here. Just keep it open back and forth so you can refer to it. Again, question 5. Here's a 6. Most times I don't ask that. This one I happen to ask a question. I have several different possibilities in there, but it should work. And again, I'm just doing random answers. Probably get a really bad grade, not a good idea. But there's my 10 questions. After you answer the 10, then I'm going to ask you, how well did you understand the information? Most people say 3, 4, 5. I really want to get an explanation. If you put a 1 or 2 and you're confused with it, Do mention it. I try to read all the critiques, all of your information. So if I can help you, I will. Name three things. One, two, three. Write three things I learned, whatever it is, even if it's very simple, but write three things that you learned regarding that worksheet. And then if you have any questions, you have none, put no. That's all you need to do. Now, once you hit submit, this information goes to me. I can view my score. Oh, I got only 4 correct out of 20. That's pretty bad. But if I go back to my, where is my, that's the worksheet. I can find out what my score was if I go here to the grading schematic. What is a 4, Miss Powers? Ooh, it's only a 52. Pretty bad. I guess I should have read those questions, huh? The good news is, if you make a mistake, you can go back and retake the quiz. Why not? I get you to spend more time on it, maybe read through that stuff, and you win because you can improve your grade. Now, here's your score. Then what happens is, after you've sent this to me, and I'm curious, oh, it shows you what you did wrong, and it tells you the correct answer. Ooh, how good is that? I sometimes put reasoning behind it, so that should help you too. This is the best way I can get you guys to understand what you're doing and see what's happening. Now, once you submit, here's the responses. This is what I see. I'm trying to get rid of people's names. I should do it a little darker here, huh? But look, there's my response. I'm going to make this really dark so you can't see. All right, so here's the date. What I do, I make it nice and pretty. You know, I like to color code. I just keep that as a date. And I see Miss Powers is in period A1. I go to my grade book. I'm going to flash that real quick, but I have my own grade book. Where's my Google? Where's my responses? I will put my grade in, calculate what it is. Was the 54, whatever that was, and it has all my possible answers. So when somebody says to me, gee, I submitted it, and it doesn't show up here, it wasn't submitted. There might have been something that went wrong. So that's why I say sometimes try and resubmit it. Some people said, yeah, I did it. They went to their exit ticket. And be careful with this, because I read these. I may not read it right away, but I do once I get all my grading in. Here's the whatever it is. If this was the scale degrees unit, I printed the PDF. We're not doing that anymore. No, I didn't. No, not yet. I should really put no, we don't need to. But it's we just want to do the form. And just finish this off. I've got to correct some things. I've got to make them a little bit better. But I'll leave that page. And I'm going to close that out. But that's how it works. You need to click on this, answer the questions, then do your exit ticket. I'm improving them as I go. Just so much to do. But that's all you need to do each week. And if you have a question at the back end of that exit ticket, feedback, please give me feedback. I really do read these. I'm trying to get better at this. I'm learning how to do a lot of things. Just give me some feedback. That's all I need. And if you need me to call you, if you send me a message in there and say, please give me a call, I'll do that. I can call you on Google Hangouts, and I can email you and schedule a time when I can give you one-on-one lesson with it over the phone. Okay? That's the end. That's all I have for you tonight. And hopefully you guys will keep on working. Get caught up. It doesn't take very long. It's quite simple. Have a very good holiday weekend. I'll send this on Monday. It'll be past due, but it'll help out some people in the meantime. Have a great day. Bye-bye.